Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Hello, lovely people. I hope you're well. Welcome to the preview for Liverpool versus Cardiff City FA Cup. And let's just say we don't want to do a Man United, do we? We don't want to do that. If there was ever a kick up the backside,
Can you hear the United fans in my background?
No, I want to hear it though. I want to hear it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some foxes going off in the garden. I don't know what they're doing, but
I know. I'm just holding my mug next to me, collecting all the Man United tears coming through my WhatsApp at the moment. I love it. 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 No, if that's ever, all jokes aside, if that's ever a kick up the backside, that's it right there, isn't it? Like, giant killing can happen. We saw it with Arsenal last round. We've seen it with Man United now. Let's not be a talking discussion point on Monday and Sunday. Let's go out and get the job done. Now, obviously, Drift, we are without Mane and Salah, going to be competing in the AFCON final. But Drift, this is the closest we've come to a fully strength team since God knows what I can remember, Drift.
Possibly just pre-season. Really? Possibly.
Mad,
yeah. And I mean, even in pre-season, there was obviously
there was no Henderson in pre-season and a couple other players in it because of international duty.
Yeah, it's been a while, bro.
And Robert got injured pre-season.
Yeah, and I think did Trent get an injury in pre-season? I think.
I remember. I mean, I'm talking about literally everyone apart from. No, I think everyone is available. Origi took part in full training. Minamino's available. Elliott's back. Luis Diaz just signed. I think he's had a first training set. Like, everyone is back apart from Sadio and Salah.
Yeah, Naby's looking fresh. Klopp actually said Origi looked brilliant in training, although it was only one session. But yeah.
The GOAT. D9, baby. My strike. My strike. D9, baby.
It begs the question, who will Klopp go with, I guess?
And look, here it is now, Drift. All right. Obviously, we can't really second guess Klopp. And I've spoken to a couple of people, and they reckon Klopp might go strong because we haven't played in a couple of weeks. And when we have a break, we tend to be a bit rusty.
Yeah.
And again, no disrespect to Cardiff. Again, I'm not going to pretend like we know loads about Cardiff. We don't. We know that top goal scorer for them is Kiefer Moore. But this is a game we should be winning regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, Drift, not what Klopp would do. Who would you start in this game?
Okay. Based on the fact that D9 has only had one training session, I wouldn't play him, but I'd have him on the bench.
Yeah.
I'd play Gomez. I put Ali in goal.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Cardiff aren't mugs. We're supposed to win the game, but they're not mugs. So I feel like if Kelleher plays, he plays. I'm not going to be annoyed at it, but I would personally go Ali. And as you said, rhythm. I think you made a very good point that it is about trying to get rhythm. And remember, our next game is on the Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, all due respect to Cardiff, they are sitting 20th in the Championship, Drift.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They are 7 points ahead of Reading in 21st.
Okay.
But they are.
Yeah, maybe things have changed a lot then, because but then again, I don't pay attention to them. I just remember a couple of months ago where they did something really well, and I thought, okay, fair enough. So yeah, shit, 20th, bloody hell. So maybe they're not playing well at all then.
To put into context, Middlesbrough just knocked out Man United. They're 7th in the Championship, so they're in the playoff positions.
Mm. All right, so maybe it might be a little bit. I'm still going strong. But if Kelleher plays, I ain't got a problem. I still go Ali. I'd go Gomez and Matip as the partnership at the back. I'd go Tsimikas and Trent. I would go Fabinho, Jones, and see, I was gonna say Milner to still have like a captain in the midfield. But as we always say, why are we still getting to the point where Milner is playing? But then again, he does do a job when he plays, though. No, I'm gonna go Fabinho, Jones, and Milner in midfield, and then I'm gonna go Diaz.
Oh,
I'm gonna put on the bench. Now I'm gonna bring him off the bench as well. I don't want to just throw him into the deep end like that. So I'm gonna go Jota from the left. I'm gonna go Firmino down the middle, and I'm gonna go Taki on the right.
Cool. I would go Kelleher in goal. I'd go Milner at right back.
Oh, okay.
I'd go Gomez and Konate. And I'd go Tsimikas left back. DM, I would go Tyler Morton.
Oh, raw. You're fully going like FA Cup squad. Fair enough.
Yeah. Then in midfield next to him, I'd go with Keita and this is where it gets a bit tricky. I'd probably go Keita and Jones.
Okay.
Because I think Keita's more defensively responsible than Ox.
That's true.
Then I would go Taki on the left. Bobby through the middle. And Ox on the right.
Right, we went for two totally different teams. To be fair, I forgot about Naby being back. I'd maybe still have him on the bench. I like the idea of just in case things go wrong in my team. Yeah. I've got Elliot, Naby, Diaz, and D9 on the bench. I like that. Just in case anything goes wrong.
On my bench, I've pretty much got everyone in it. So if we have to go gung-ho in the last 5 minutes, I might all throw Virgil on up top, do you know what I mean? And just do an ala Dishe, you know? So,
yeah, bro.
But now the reason why I've gone for my team, again, no backup to Trent apart from Milner, conceivably. Obviously, Nico's gone out on loan. Don't want to see Gomez played there. And Milner still gives you a captaincy in the squad as well. Gomez needs minutes. Konate's got minutes, but he could do with this game under his belt as well. Tsimikas needs to play because he just barely played recently. Kelleher again, I think he should be our cup goalkeeper. Morton, I think this will be a good test to see what level he's at. Because if we are playing a team in a championship, we know it's going to be more of a physical game. We know he's a good passer of the ball, but can he mix the physicality with the technique as well? And can he dominate a midfield that we as a team and as a club should be able to dominate? Keita, again, give him some more minutes after the AFCON. Plus, he can do the double pivot almost and be box to box and do what he likes to do. Then Jones, I think this is a good game for Jones where he can stamp his authority and show what he's about again. Taki, I think if I'm going to say his best position is probably second striker. After that, I'd probably say from the left inside forward channel. And I think this gives him a chance to do that. Bobby down the middle, again, needs some more minutes, could do with a goal or two. And then Ox from the right, because I'd like to take Kai Gordon out of the limelight as such from being a starter. And if we've got a healthy lead, then we can bring him on and give him some minutes.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to the kid because he's done brilliantly when he's played. But it's just way too early for him to be even getting first team games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel the same about Morton, bro, because that's the thing. It's not that I have an issue with you playing Morton. I just don't feel like he should be getting games. I feel like the squad to be good enough that he's not playing, bro.
That's the problem. And again, this lineup has kind of shown the three main areas where we need a bit of bolstering. Obviously, I could have gone with Diaz on the left like you, but I'm deciding to bring him off the bench. But right back, we need another right back. DM or another centre midfielder we need. And then obviously someone who's actually a proper deputy to Salah.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't got an issue with just starting lineup at all. I just prefer the midfield to be a little bit more mature to make sure no silliness happens. Because I feel like that's where silliness can happen if you're midfield. And I think Morton, again, like if we're desperate to play him, fair enough. But I think he's already played 7 games or something like that for us. And I just feel like it's too much. Well, we're only halfway through the season. How the hell has Tyler Morton made so many appearances, man? Like, he had to play against Tottenham and he played in the Champions League and stuff. And I'm like, right, this is mad. Like, I didn't think I'd see Morton for a good another year or two. And now I'm seeing him playing in the Champions League. Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, it's too much.
So I kind of don't want him in the team unless it's an absolute must. But I get why you would keep Fabinho on the bench, because I guess you want him fresh for the league game in midweek against Leicester. Is it Leicester, I believe? We got in the league.
Leicester.
Which will be a tough game. I know they're not in top form or whatever, but it is away.
No, it's at home. It's at home.
Oh, is it at home?
Yeah, it's reverse fixture of the league, innit? Remember, they beat us 1-0 away, innit?
Oh, they did, didn't they? Right, yes. Why did I think that game was away? Yeah, okay. So that's you know what it was? When we beat them in the League Cup, I'm thinking that's the Premier League game. Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's why I was thinking it was away. I forgot that was the League Cup when we beat them at home, yes. Okay, so if it's at home, that's a little bit different. I'm easy with either of those teams, to be fair. I don't think either of those teams are a bad call or a bad shout. I just prefer Morton didn't play.
Yeah, no, I hear that. In terms of players coming back from injury, the two main ones are Thiago and Elliot. Yeah. Elliot's been more of a long-term injury. And in fact, I'll even throw Origi in this. Origi's been out for 2 months.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to. It's like I can't go a video without bringing him up. I feel like I'm an Arsenal fan always having to talk about the Invincibles. I'm trying not to. Like, have you ever hung out with an Arsenal fan for a day and talk about the Invincibles? They can't help themselves. Yeah, so I don't want to be that guy that just can't help talking about Origi. But no, you're right. 2 months out, it is a big return as well.
Yeah. Would all three get some game time? Obviously, depending on how the game's going.
I think Thiago's the one that's the funny one, because when Klopp did his press conference earlier, he was like, I know whenever you say people are ill these days, people just always assume you're talking about the vid, but he's like, he actually just had a normal chest infection that he's obviously been on antibiotics to try and get over. So he was ill in the normal sense of the word ill. And I think a chest infection is an infection you've got to take seriously. It's not
of course.
You know what I mean? So I think he might miss this one. So even though he's in training, I think this might be the one that he just thinks, you know what? Because of how you are, I'm just not going to risk you at all.
Yeah.
But then again, Klopp does a lot of things, and we're like, oh, right, why did he do that? So he might all be in the starting lineup, and we're like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? But I'd probably let Thiago have the day off for this one. Elliot, I'd maybe love to see him get 5 minutes. That would be nice. We're in February now, and this is when I think as a channel we said we don't want to see Elliot till February.
Yeah.
It's February now. So if he gets 5 minutes at the end as a wonderful little token of he's really back, then that's cool, isn't it? Like Klopp said, he's looked brilliant in training. So yeah, maybe a little 5-10 minute cameo from Elliot. I'm all for that. D9, if we need a goal, why not?
Yeah, for real.
Why not, bro? If we need a goal, why not? Who better to bring off the bench if we need a goal, innit? If we don't need a goal, maybe give him a little bit more time, because he's only had 1 training session, which isn't a lot, especially after 2 months. He clearly had a serious injury if it took 2 months to recover. So possibly not. So yeah, I mean, and obviously you've got the flexibility where you could put Jota up front in both of our systems. You could bring Diaz on, so if we need a goal, you can always bring Diaz on, put Jota through the middle. There's a few options in it that we could do if we needed a goal. Minamino, we got to be honest, in cup competition, he's a goal threat. You never know, bruv. Like, so we've got some options now, bruv. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. As you said in the Friday night show, if we can get the midfield in the right back position, man, we're good to go, bruv. Like, we really are good to go if we can get that sorted out, man. So I know we've only got a few months to enjoy this because there's going to be some departures in the summer, unfortunately. But for now,
Right.
let's just ride this roller coaster, bro. We've got the options now.
One name you mentioned there, Drift. The name on everyone's lips. Escobar
Louis.
season has returned. Escobar season has returned. Luis Diaz.
I can just get a puff in my head, bro.
You can hate me now. Take that. Take that. But do you think he'll get game time?
Yeah, he will. If it was away, maybe not. Klopp might think, no, I'll save it for the home game. But I think because it's at home and Klopp knows how we're all feeling, there's a Diaz cameo coming, 100%. There's a Diaz. Again, bro, like I said with Thiago, he might play him from the beginning, bro. Who knows?
He could.
Who knows? He might just say, do you know what, bro? I tell you what, go give them about a half worth of nightmares, and then I'll let you sit out for the league game.
Yeah.
He might do that, bro.
Another reason as well, I forgot to mention, the reason why I doubt he'll start, same with Fabinho and Alisson. Remember, they were playing not too long ago. They actually still were playing games, so their rhythm's not actually off.
Yeah, that's true.
Keita's rhythm isn't off either because he's been at AFCON, so we may not see.
Is it about rhythm as much as it is trying to make sure that he's integrated into the team?
Diaz is a difficult one because this is a nice game for him to potentially play in and come into.
Yeah,
and you know what?
You want to make sure you do it right.
Yeah,
remember what Klopp takes risks though, bro. Like
he
made Van Dijk's debut a Merseyside derby, bro. Like he don't give a shit. To be fair, does he? Like, to
be fair though, we kind of had to with Van Dijk. He had to be thrown in the deep end because it's not like the situation now where Konate is coming, but we've got Matip and Joe and Virgil. Back then, it was Matip, Lovren, and Klavan, bro. Like he had to get that.
Remember, Van Dijk was out of form because he hadn't played much football either, remember?
No, at Southampton, he came back into the team, I think it was like October time.
But remember, he still didn't really have rhythm, though.
Very true, very true. He wasn't himself.
And he threw him straight in.
Yeah.
Klopp just threw him straight in, bro. Like, he was just like, I don't care, bro. You're playing. You know what I mean? And he never looked back. He might do the same with Diaz, innit? He might just go, look, you've got rhythm. Why not, innit? Why not? And he might just try him in, bro.
I've wanted 2 Colombian players in the past. I wanted Falcao at Liverpool. I wanted Luis Muriel. And the one that I wasn't like, not that I didn't want him, but the one that I weren't really screaming and shouting about is the one we get. What's the betting he turns out to be the guy?
I wanted Falcao as well. He was the guy, man.
I wanted Falcao at the club so bad.
When he was leaving Atletico, that Falcao, bro.
But even the one that went to Man United, I'd be honest. You know when they say sometimes you go to a wrong club and it makes the player look worse. If we had lost Suarez in that summer and we had got Falcao, I think we'd have been all right, you know.
Even off the ACL, do you still think we would have been all right?
Our style of football would have suited him better than what Man United's did.
Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, he was on 300 bags a week. We were never paying.
I know. But Falcao, at that point, Falcao was probably my favorite striker in world football.
But there's an argument. I know we're going on a tangent. There's an argument to say without the injuries, Falcao sits at the same table as Aguero and all them, man.
Yeah, 100%.
He was a beast, bro.
I just think he made the wrong move going to Monaco.
It was the money move. Remember, they were the French second team to try and do the PSG thing, and then it all went wrong, and then that was when it was like, you know what I mean? But remember, he still redeemed himself by winning the league. He was pivotal when they won the league.
Yeah, he did. Pivotal in helping Mbappe to mature as a player as well. So
100%. Even getting Monaco to the semi-final of the Champions League. Some of the Champions League goals he scored that season were just, remember that chip?
Oh, against Man City.
Bro. Oh, my God.
Different with it.
Different, bro.
Different with it.
Was naughty, bro.
Falcao was sick, man. But no, look, it's going to be very interesting. Can we squeeze a score prediction out of you, Drift?
2-0.
I'm going 4-0 Liverpool.
Oh, wow.
Fair,
dude.
Yeah, man. Going
I
forward.
am. I tell you what, I'm a tiny little bit worried about. It's just the rhythm. Championship football has still been happening while the Premier League's been on a break, and I'm just a little worried about the rhythm. That's all. Even if they're not playing that well, they've all still been together and been playing the whole time, whereas we've been on holidays and stuff. And I hope the cobwebs are quickly shaken off. Because even if it's only a couple of days break, which is good for recharging the battery, so to speak, you can lose that little bit of the momentum you were in. So I just hope that we are all back to being at it, so to speak.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it, man. I actually think it's a way better game to be the first game back than if it was the Leicester game.
Yeah.
Because I think, as you said, it gives us a little bit of time to just warm up. Just a little bit of warm-up time. And are Leicester in the FA Cup? I forgot to... They are, aren't
they? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think they play on Sunday as well. They've got Nottingham Forest.
That's it. Yeah. So they're going to get a little bit of warm-up themselves. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Should be good.
Forward to it. Well, people, there you have it. All that's left to do is leave your starting 11 prediction in the comments below, as well as your score prediction. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll be seeing you on Sunday, hopefully celebrating a Liverpool win. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish, and we're out. Just like Man United in the FA Cup.
Peace.